Today we're talking about 18 warning signs of kidney trouble you can sometimes see on your body, and more importantly, what to do next if you notice them. Quick note before we start, this is education, not medical advice or a diagnosis. A lot of these signs can come from many causes: allergies, thyroid issues, heart, liver problems, dehydration, medications, infections. The goal is to help you spot patterns early and know what's worth checking. Your kidneys aren't just filters. They're more like a high-tech recycling plant with a security team, a chemistry lab, a thermostat, and a water treatment system, all running 24/7. You have two kidneys tucked just below your rib cage, one on each side of your spine. Inside each kidney are about 1 million tiny filtering units called nephrons. Every nephron is a two-part machine, a filter and a tubule that decides what to keep and what to dump. In a single day, your kidneys process a huge amount of blood, and yet only a small portion leaves as urine because most of what gets filtered is reclaimed. That's why kidney damage can be so sneaky. You can lose kidney function gradually and still feel fine for a long time because your body compensates and the remaining nephrons work over time. One of the earliest lab clues is protein leaking into the urine, especially albumin, when the kidney's filtering barrier gets irritated or damaged. A common screening test is the urine albumin to creatinine ratio. If it's elevated, it doesn't automatically mean disaster, but it's a strong reason to follow up with repeat testing, an eGFR blood test, and a broader look at risk factors. Stages of chronic kidney disease are often defined by eGFR, and the key mindset shift is this: early detection is about slowing, stabilizing, and sometimes improving markers, especially when the cause is treatable. Once there's significant scarring, the focus becomes preventing further loss and managing complications with a clinician. What pushes kidneys toward damage over time? Think of kidneys as durable but not invincible. They can be stressed by high blood sugar and insulin resistance, high blood pressure, frequent dehydration, smoking, certain medications, especially chronic overuse of some pain relievers, ultra-processed diets that make it easy to overeat while missing protective nutrients, and poor sleep and chronic stress that indirectly worsen blood pressure and glucose control. Now let's go through the 18 visible warning signs. Remember, one sign alone isn't a diagnosis, but clusters, persistent changes, or red flag symptoms should be checked. Number 1, puffy eyes, especially in the morning. Eyelids that look noticeably swollen like fluid is pooling. Number 2, swollen feet or ankles. If you press a thumb into your ankle and it leaves a dent, that's pitting edema, and it can involve kidneys, but also heart, liver, veins, or hormones. Number 3, swollen hands or tight rings. Fingers suddenly feel stiff or puffy. Number 4, sudden weight gain that isn't fat. If your weight jumps quickly over a day or two and your body looks puffed, it can be water weight. Number 5, foamy urine that sticks around. A few bubbles can be normal, but persistent foam can be a sign of protein in the urine and deserves a urine test. Number 6, itchy, dry skin that feels relentless. Skin can get dry and itchy when certain waste products build up, though it's not specific on its own. Number 7, pale or washed out skin tone. When kidney function is off, anemia can be part of the picture and can make you look pale and feel weak, though many other causes exist. Number 8, dark circles under the eyes. This can be sleep, allergies, or genetics, but if it's new and paired with puffiness or fatigue, it belongs on your radar. Number 9, bruising more easily than usual. This could be nutrient issues, medications, liver problems, blood disorders, and sometimes kidney disease as part of a bigger picture. New easy bruising should be checked. Number 10, dark urine that isn't explained by dehydration. Dehydration can darken urine, and so can certain foods and supplements, but persistent dark urine when you're well hydrated needs evaluation. Number 11, blood in the urine. This is a red flag. Even small amounts can turn urine pink, red, or cola-colored, and it can signal infection, stones, inflammation, or other serious causes. Don't ignore it. Number 12, urinating much less than normal. If output drops significantly, especially with swelling, shortness of breath, or fatigue, seek care. Number 13, constant fatigue that doesn't match your lifestyle. When fluid balance, electrolytes, and blood chemistry shift, energy can crash and feel like you're dragging your body through the day. Number 14, restless legs at night. It has multiple causes, but it can appear alongside kidney issues and sleep disruption. Number 15, muscle cramps, especially in the early morning. Cramps can be magnesium, hydration, or nerve-related, but kidneys influence electrolytes and fluid balance. Frequent intense cramps are worth attention. Number 16, poor appetite or nausea. When waste products build up, appetite can drop and nausea can creep in. Number 17, bad breath or a metallic or ammonia-like taste. Number 18, nail changes like ridges, brittleness, or unusual paleness. Nails reflect long-term circulation and nutritional status and can be part of the pattern. Now, when should you take this seriously right now? If you have blood in urine, severe swelling, chest pain, confusion, severe shortness of breath, or you can't urinate, don't troubleshoot at home. Seek urgent medical care. Otherwise, if you're noticing a cluster of signs, here's a practical check-it plan to discuss with a clinician. Ask about a urine albumin to creatinine ratio, an eGFR and creatinine blood test, blood pressure, A1C, or fasting glucose, and a medication review including over-the-counter pain relievers and supplements with imaging or referral if needed depending on results. For prevention and kidney support, focus on what actually moves the needle. Control blood pressure and blood sugar. These are two of the biggest levers for preserving kidney function over time. Build your plate around real food more often than not. Ultra-processed foods make it easier to overload on calories and sodium while under-delivering on potassium, fiber, fiber, and micronutrients. Avoid mega-dosing supplements. Vitamin D, magnesium, and potassium can matter, but dosing depends on your labs and your kidney status, and some supplements can be harmful in advanced kidney disease. So the safest move is test, then target. Sleep like it's a treatment because it influences appetite, blood pressure, glucose control, and inflammation. Be careful with painkiller habits. Frequent use without guidance can be risky for kidneys, so if you rely on pain meds often, discuss a safer plan. Hydration doesn't need extremes. Consistent intake beats panic chugging, and you should adjust for heat, exercise, and your medical context. Bottom line, your kidneys do an insane amount of work every day, quietly and efficiently, and because they're so good at compensating, the best time to pay attention is before you feel sick. If you recognize yourself in several of these signs, don't panic. Get tested, get clarity, and start reducing the daily load on your system. In the next video, we'll go straight at one of the biggest drivers behind kidney decline for many people: insulin resistance. What it looks like, how it sneaks up on you, and the most practical ways to push it back.